You guys, we have another glass of wine. You know what type of video this is going to be. This is going to be a very chill, sit down, impromptu video that I'm kind of liking these. It's just easier on the brain. It's less thinking, and I just want to give my thoughts, let you know what I feel about these fall floral fragrances. Now, these are fragrances that I have in my collection that I have been reaching for every single fall since I've had them. Maybe over the past 2 to 3 years, and I've added a couple more. I'm not a big floral lover. If you know me, you know that. But I feel like florals have evolved. They have gotten to a point where they are likable and they're more wearable by me. And I've been loving quite a few of them as of lately. So with that being said, if you want to see the ones that I have been reaching for, these are the ones that are modern. They're classy. They're very sophisticated. They are grown woman friendly. They are just worthy of their shine, and I think this is their time. So if you want to see the ones I have been reaching for, please keep watching.
See it, I like it, I want it, I got it, yeah, I want it, I got it.
First, we're going to start off with Chloe Love Story. This one is considered as a floral fragrance. I feel like this is all year round for me. It's a beautiful take on a floral fragrance, but I feel like I only reach for this in the fall. This is a very captivating. It is a very juicy. It is a very delicate. It's a very wispy type of fragrance, if you ask me. This one has rose, but it's more on the rosebud side of things. I don't think it's a grown woman rose. I feel like it's more of a rosebud, you know? There's also Stephanotis in here, which is a very intense white floral. But I feel like the Stephanotis in here is calmed down a lot by the fruits and the berries that's in here. And that makes this a beautiful fragrance for the fall, because there is that rich blackberry note in here and there is fruit in here. When they combine together, it definitely just makes this one smell absolutely amazing. I've really been itching for this one. I feel like this is everything that a grown, sexy woman would smell like in the fall. I feel like this is tailored to the ultra feminine woman. I feel like the woman who wears this, she wears white after Labor Day. And she doesn't give a damn what you think about it. She's unapologetic. That's what I become whenever I wear this. This is the most beautiful floral fragrance that I can reach for in the fall. I can definitely take this as a transition scent deep into the fall and be okay with it, because she can travel. She projects, even though she is a very soft, beautiful floral. People can smell you. You can smell yourself for hours and don't apologize for it. It is a beautiful floral fragrance that I highly suggest you get your nose on. I love this one, and that is the reason why Chloe Love Story is the #1 for the ultra feminine fragrances in my collection for the fall. Next, we have Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. This one is classified as a fruity floriental fragrance. I love this one. I feel like you can wear this all year round, but I feel like it's ideal for the fall and winter. That's when I reach for this one the most. This embodies the ultra feminine woman, if you ask me. I feel like this is it right here. It's been tried and true. Women and men have been reaching for this for years, and they must be doing something right, because apart from this smelling amazing and projecting on the skin and radiating in the heat, it is perfect for the fall. As soon as you spray this, you get that explosion of flowers. The floral note just pops out and it smells so good to my nose. This is a very, very much intoxicating fragrance. It is a very sensual fragrance with a little bit of warmth. I get that. It's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I feel like this is tailored to the very bold, confident woman. I feel like the woman who wears this is 100% fearless. She is a go-getter. I feel like she is unbothered, and she's perfect. Every time I wear this fragrance, I'm that woman. I just feel like I am all of the above. This definitely is a beautiful floral fragrance with sweet undertone. It smells absolutely divine, and that is the reason why she is on my list for the ultra feminine floral fall fragrance. Next up, we have the Chloe Nomade Eau de Parfum. This one is a very sexy, floral, woody fragrance. There's definitely, when you first spray this, a toss-up between the fruits and the florals in this fragrance. It is a very classy, a very modern, a very sensual, a very youthful type of fragrance. The mixture of the citruses and the florals in here, it gives it youthful energy. And I really love this one a lot. I've gotten so many compliments in the fall over this one right here. I feel like the woman who wears this is a very classy, a very sophisticated woman. This is definitely tailored to the woman who is adventurous, and adventurous driven woman, a woman who has no limits. This is tailored to the woman who takes a lot of chances and a lot of risks. This is who I become whenever I wear this fragrance, and I love it. So the next one is Flora Botanica by Balenciaga. This is classified as a green floral fragrance. This one has cannabis, and I think this one definitely has florals. I think it has a rose in here. The cannabis in here makes this very unique. It almost is an exotic smelling type of fragrance, if you ask me. It is very wispy. It's It's more of a refreshing type of rosebud in here than a mature rose. This one to me is definitely a compliment getter. It's like a walk through a lush garden after a rainfall. Every time I smell this, immediately that's what I get. I feel like this one is tailored to the woman who wants to be comforted, because that's the reason why I kind of like use this a lot in the fall. It is a very comforting fragrance to my nose. I feel like, I don't know if it's the cannabis in here. I don't even know. I just feel really mellow when I smell this. I feel like the woman who wears this is our everyday mom. A mom who was ripping and running the street with the kids and dropping them off to school, picking them up from school, taking them to their dentist appointments, to their doctor's appointments, to basketball practice, soccer practice, whatever. She was ripping and running all day because of her kids. And I feel like at the end of the day, at the end of the night, before she puts her kids to bed, her husband passes her the credit card. He tells her to call her girlfriends and have a good time. Go out in the town, go out with your girls, have a girls' night, enjoy yourself. I feel like this is what she would wear, because it is, to me, a very comforting fragrance after a long day. Whenever I wear this, that is the woman I become. I feel like this is 100% comforting to my body, my mind, my soul, and my spirit. And it's a beautiful fall floral, but I think it's probably a spring floral. I don't know, but I only use this in the fall, and yeah, she will definitely be an asset for many more falls to come. So next we're going to talk about the Kayali Deja Vu White Flower 57. This is classified as an amber floral fragrance. What can I say about it? I've only had this in my collection for going on 2 years, and I couldn't use her in the very first year I got it. I needed to let her sit and macerate a little bit. Now I love it. This fragrance smells like wealth. It is very sophisticated smelling. I feel like after it dries down, after about 20 minutes, it turns very warm on my skin. And I really, really do like it for that. It is very loud and pungent. You gotta let this sit for at least 20 minutes before you walk into anybody's business or your job, or even at home in your house. You gotta, if you spray this at home and you leave and you come back, you will smell this like 4 hours later. It is so loud and so pungent, but it's a beautiful floral fragrance that lasts for hours. It is a very strong, punchy type of fragrance that last year I wouldn't have fallen in love with this last year. Now I'm in love with strong, punchy, straight to the jaw type of fragrances, and I really do enjoy this one. I feel like this is tailored to the rich auntie. I feel like it definitely gives that rich auntie vibe. I feel like the woman who wears this is your rich auntie. She works hard. She saves all her money, but she comes through for you when you need it. That's the type of woman that wears Kayali Deja Vu White Flower. She has a lot of money. Overflowing. That's who I become whenever I wear this fragrance. I'm not gonna lie. I feel the wealth. I feel like I own the place whenever I wear this fragrance. And she will forever be in my arsenal. You just gotta let her sit for a good year before you can even revisit. But she's amazing, and she is the perfect fall floral for if you want to be smelt, if you want to be complimented, she's the one. And that's why she's on my list. Next here on my list is the obvious. This is Chanel Gabrielle Essence. This one is a fruity, floral, woodsy fragrance. That is what it is classified as. It's all of the above. I think this is a very modern twist from the original Chanel Gabrielle. It is a lot more youthful and vibrant. They added that coconut in there that really sweetens this up, even though when you first spray it, you get that vintage vibe, okay, from the original. But it's a modern vintage smelling fragrance. I don't know, I can't even really explain it, but I feel like people in their 20s can definitely pull this one off. It's a beautiful floral. I feel like even though the notes are all over the place, the notes, it's too many different notes in here. And it just doesn't make sense when you look at the broader picture, but it smells amazing. It's beautiful floral that you can take from the summer into the fall. Hell, I've even used this in the winter. I think that's when I picked this up from Macy's, was the winter of 2022. But I've used this in the winter, and I feel like this is going to be perfect for the fall. I feel like this is tailored to the independent woman. I feel like a boss chick would definitely be able to pull this off. I feel like the woman who wears this doesn't share a cubicle with you. She has her own office. I feel like the woman who wears this is your boss and not your friend until after 5 p.m. when it's time for happy hour. I feel like the woman who wears this is definitely an independent go-getter, and she's unapologetic. I really like this fragrance. For a floral fragrance, I feel it smells really expensive and classy, and it's definitely giving rich wealth and luxurious. And that is the reason why this floral fragrance is on my list for the fall of 2023. So you guys, that is it. Those are the 5 most ultra feminine fragrances that I do have in my collection for the fall 2023. Those are the floral fragrances that I am going to be reaching for a lot. Again, I am not a huge lover of florals, but I do love the ones that I do have. These 5 are exclusive, and I don't think that's going to change much over the next coming years, because florals are the hardest for me to reach my hand to. They're the hardest for me to just reach, grab, and go. I think about those last. But in the fall, I do want to twist. I do want to change. I do want a different type of vibe from the sweet gourmands and all those cooler weather type of fragrances. I feel like florals are definitely a hit for a lot of people, including myself, in the fall. And yeah, I'll be definitely reaching for these. So I'm happy to share that with you. Comment down below, let me know if you like florals or if you like wearing floral fragrances like me in the fall and winter. Let me know if any of these are your vibe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what I need to probably get my hands on that you like. And yeah, let me know. To all my subscribers, I love you, old and new. Thank you so much for being with me. Without you, this channel would be nothing, zero. And I have you to thank. So with that being said, I love you. May God bless you. And until my next video.